Moving is a big decision, and where to move is even bigger. So let's go over the pros and the cons of living in Fairfield, California. Should you move to Fairfield? Is Fairfield a good place to live? When determining what cities are good for your personality, your life situation, and your personal preferences, there are many factors to consider. The climate, cost of living, the community, job opportunities, population makeup, activities, and of course, things that you like to do. Let's start with the fun stuff, the pros. This list is made up of data. From who? I have no idea, but I just want to make it clear I'm not making this stuff up. First pro of living in Fairfield, it's within 10 to 50 miles from an airport. Now, I have to say this one made me chuckle, as the airport that's within 10 miles is Travis Air Force Base. Okay, yes, it's an airport, but if you're not military and you're not the president, you're not flying in and out of that airport. But they are right on the 50 miles, as we have Sacramento, Oakland, San Francisco International Airports. So they got that part right. The next one on this list, fast internet. Okay, I did not realize this was such an issue elsewhere and had to be added to the list of pros. But I guess if you're coming from the bayou or a cabin in the woods, this would most certainly be a nice change of pace for you. Moving on to race and religion diversity. We have all sorts of walks of life and groups. Having a wide range of people with various racial, ethnic, social, economic, and cultural backgrounds and various lifestyle experiences and interests makes Fairfield well-rounded and a great place to live because of it. So, industry diversity. There are blue-collar jobs to white-collar jobs and everything in between. Farm laborers to office jobs, doctors to executives. It's no surprise we have so many relocating here for their jobs. And low hurricane risk. Let's move on to low risk of severe storms. This one is very true. It's rare that we have thunderstorms and big rainstorms, which we need, by the way, but look out for those random tornadoes that roll through and knock over a garbage can or two. Oh, and the snowstorms. This city can shut down from a light dusting of what covers the ground for maybe about 5 minutes. Yeah, super brutal here. And then we move on to low wildfire risk. If I knew exactly who made up this list, I would write them myself, but since I don't, I just want to make sure that you don't comment with me on this. But what the heck are you thinking? Let's just start with 2017 and count every year since then. Okay, I suppose the town of Fairfield itself is low wildfire risk, but we are surrounded by hills and small mountain ranges, so I'm going to put this in the category of a con. Now, here's another one that made me chuckle just a little bit. Low cancer incident rate. Must be the high-speed internet and low hurricanes. I don't know, I got nothing for you there. But a great pro that we have is the weather. High number of days with the temperatures between 50 and 90. This is my absolute favorite part of living in Fairfield, is the weather. I love having 4 complete seasons where you know from one to the other, but summers are my very favorite by far. Typically, it doesn't get much over 90. We do have occasional 100-degree days. And then the next thing you know, it's fall and the cooler weather rolls in. And then it's sunny. This is a pro. Yep, it's true. Even throughout the year, it's typically sunny most of the days. We don't really have too many gloomy days here. So now let's review from an outside person. They wrote in outdoor activities and recreations. I like this one since I'm an outdoor person myself. We got lots of hiking, biking, walking, and running trails. You can usually always find an outdoor farmer's market, except for the wintertime, of course. We have outdoor wine tasting and tap rooms, outdoor concerts, outdoor car shows. Okay, let's move on to the cons section. Now, this one cracked me up, but maybe it's a good thing since the list is short and you know the internet is always right, and this is where I found this information. High property prices. All right, what can I say? We are in California, but the good news is Fairfield prices are much more reasonable than that of San Francisco or the Bay Area. And then low home ownership rate. Let's refer to con number 1, shall we? Drier weather. Pro or con depending on how you look at it, but this is definitely a con in my book, is I would love to see more rain come our way. This one also comes in from a reviewer who said, crime, education, expense. I'm gonna leave that one up to you. If you are on the edge of your seat and you want more pros and cons, check out this video next.